Hey there, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. Easy for you to say. This is Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the season of Scorpio season, which runs October 22nd through November 20th, 20th, and how that works for you. I did channel you a message, and we're going to get to that in just a second. But I really want to ask you if you will help me out. I took a little hiatus. I needed to do some much needed healing, and so my channel has fallen out of favor with YouTube, and it could really use that thumbs up from you. It could use a comment, would be great. I like the comments because then I take your names and I put them in my book of names, and when I am meditating, I try to really tap into that energy to really, because then those are the people that are probably going to watch, right? And so I try to get messages especially for you. So today, to help me to get into your energy and to see what the core situation is for you, I use the Oracle of Dragon Fae by Lucy Cavendish, and you got these two cards. Okay, and I really want to take a look at them a little bit individually for you. We have Lady Luna Magic, and if you notice, it is the silver light of the moon, but it's holding a torch. It is lighting the way. It is showing you the way. And right now, the veil is really thin, and so I really want to encourage you to pay attention to your dreams, keeping a dream journal, but also your dreams in real time. And there's a divine timing aspect about this. Working with the moon cycles is really actually very important. It gets you in flow with how things are moving in life. And so paying attention to the moon cycles. And so a little bit later on at the end of what I wrote down here for you, I kind of channeled what you should be focusing on for the moon cycles during this period of time, because it seems really important. But it says to synchronize with lunar time and energy. So really being able to tap into that divine feminine energy of moving with the cycles, but it's also about receiving. Feminine energy is about receiving and growth and internal nurturing, and the divine masculine energy is more of the action-oriented giving. But this is about you receiving what it is that you need at this time. And this guy, Dryston, or however you say his name, he's kind of all masked up. He looks very Scorpio to me, right? He's like all hidden, kind of in the dark, pretending. But if you notice, I don't really want to get close on this. If you notice, he's holding like this rose. And to me, that rose looks a lot like that flame. Can you see that? And so when I was meditating on that, I was like, it really feels like it's searching in the dark for your own light. It's going into the shadow area, which is what Scorpio season is about. And Scorpio season for Leo is your 4th house of home. So this could really be stirring up. Oh, that makes sense with what I got from your, okay. They talked a lot when I was doing your meditation about nurturing the inner child, which makes total sense because that's the mother energy, and the moon is that mother energy. The moon is the ruling planet of Cancer, which represents the 4th house. So, wow, okay, I love when Spirit does this stuff, but it always still kind of freaks me out. Okay, so here's what I got when I was channeling, because I channeled with automatic writing, something I highly recommend that you do. You just start with an idea, you put the pen to paper, and you just start writing, and you see what comes out. So it says, take a step back, divine timing is at play. Allow yourself to look deeper into the shadowy dark places of you, and then love all of you. The shadow is the part of your soul that you're working to heal in this lifetime. So allow yourself to observe with a detached manner. Okay, so not passing judgment on yourselves, noticing where the bumps and the bruises are, not judging yourself for having them, not judging yourself for not being able to get over it, like not judging yourself, just notice where they are, right? And then if you view them and yourself with the bumps and bruises, now I want you to picture yourself as a small child. Because what I saw was a really small child that was kind of all beat up and scraped up. Maybe it tumbled down the hill or something like that. Well, what would your reaction be if your child came home and was all beat up? Would you yell at him? Like, you shouldn't have been there, you shouldn't have done that? Or would your first reaction be, and I hope this would be, your first reaction would be to comfort and and bandage and clean it up the spaces and do the healing work, and at the same time comforting and telling the child that I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry you got hurt. You know, I love you, you're fine. This is what you should be telling yourself when you observe your own bumps and bruises that you have. So nurture your inner child. Comfort and healing. And also the Mother Mary and Kuan Yin showed up, and they really wanted to tell you that they are available. Not all of us have received the kind of nurturing mothering that we would have preferred, and so, but they're always there to call on. So, or perhaps your mother has passed on, and you did have that relationship. You can call on your mother, whether on earth or in the other realms. You can call on your Heavenly Mother, Divine Mother, whatever feels good, but find the comfort, right? They said, feel their loving arms of the Spirit holding you, crying, and allow yourself to cry it out. And then I have a friend I was speaking to, and she is a Leo. And I was just talking to her, and she went through some really difficult stuff. And she says that what she does is she has a space on her floor that she dedicates to this event. When something is too much for her, she lays down on it and she cries, because as science has shown that you actually release toxic fluids from your body through your tears. So you release the toxicity in your life, and then she says, then she gets up and she steps over that spot and gets on with it. She doesn't allow it to dominate her. She dominates it. She literally steps over the spot where she was just, and she moves on with what's next. What do I need to do next? So while you're laying there and you're releasing the toxicity, feel the loving arms of the Divine Mother holding you and loving you. Whatever, however you get to that space, allow that to happen for yourself. So as for working with the energy of the moon, so on the 16th, on Friday, we had the new moon in Libra. And no, that's coming up. That's coming up, the new moon in Libra. So the new moon in Libra is, I record ahead of time and I'm like, I don't know what day it is. Okay, the new moon in Libra is a really great opportunity for plant some seeds of intention regarding balance in relationships. Those could be partnerships, business. But because of where this is all happening for you, Libra is your third house of communication. Feels family. Feels like siblings or friends that are like really close to you, like family. Could be, it feels like family interactions. So, okay, so plant your seeds of intention. Also, like how you communicate with yourself, right? Plant your seeds of intention as regards to healing, to talk only to yourself in terms of loving, the kind words that you use to nurture your inner child, right? Your physical child, that's you too. So then when that full moon comes on October 31st, this is a place of releasing, like something has come to a conclusion, something that you need to release and let go of. And for you, that could be in your career arena. But it is about releasing your attachment to material things, wants versus needs. What do you really need? Because so many people have an overabundance of things. And so what can you release attachment to that is holding you back, that's weighing you down, that's not allowing you to progress? So take a look at that. And then the new moon is in Scorpio. I want to say on the 13th, but I literally don't know, of November. And with that energy, it's about planting the seeds of self-love. So when you start, again, it's about that going deep and thinking about what it is that you're trying to create for yourself. And so, Mars goes direct on the 13th, but the new moon is on the 15th. Interesting. Okay, so how can you speak kindly to yourself. And here's what I heard. I heard the mantra, I am loved, I am lovable, I am loving. Okay? And by speaking those words on a regular basis to yourself, I am loved, I am lovable, I am loving, it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. Because when you say I am loved and you have made the determination, you've planted the seeds of self-love, I love myself. I love all the parts of me. I love myself enough to heal the parts of me. I love myself enough to look at the shadowy stuff without judgment and just say, wow, that's a bump and a bruise. How can I show you how much I love you? Speaking to your inner child. So when you say I am loved, that is actually a statement of fact, because you are choosing to love yourself. And so I am loved, I am lovable, and I am loving. So this is you filling up your own cup of emotional security, which for some reason feels very dinged up right now. It's like I just saw like a chalice with all these dents in it and everything, and so I feel like the need to heal yourself and your inner child and to nurture what you need going forward starts with you loving yourself. So that feels like the work of Scorpio season for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the 9-card spread and see what else Spirit wants to share with you for what is going on over the course of the next whatever time here. I guess I could turn these so you can see them. All right, here we go. All right, 9-card spread. If you've never been here before, it is thoughts, feelings, actions, past, present, future. The center card, the first one that comes out, is the key to the situation. So let's take a look and see what we have here. This is the Fairy Tale Lenormand deck. I forget who made it. It'll be in the description box below. Okay, good to go. All right, here we go. The key is communication. You have the birds. That's that Libra. The key is what you. The key to the situation begins with the seeds of intention that you plant with regards to communication with yourself and with others during this next new moon cycle, which starts on the 16th. So that's Friday of this week coming up. So really allowing yourself to use that energy to your best advantage. Wow. You are safe. You are protected. This is divine protection. This is also the mother bear, the security energy. So this really is about this mother energy and how do you protect and care for yourself, and how do you allow spirit in to help and guide you and protect you. And it really does start with you choosing, with you deciding that you are worthy of the love. And so I am loved, I am lovable, I am loving. So the key is this communication here. This is the This is also the birds is also about a community situation where maybe other people have not spoken so kindly of you, and so this is about you choosing you. Love yourself enough to pick yourself. So in the arena of seeking knowledge and information in the past, you've been looking for what is the key, what is the answer. What is the answer? And the answer is apparently in this communication, because this is the key spot on here. And so the answer is being proud of yourself, accepting yourself for who you are, loving yourself no matter what. I mean, in this card, it looks like this really gray looking bird is kind of giving the darker, plain looking bird, right? The, oh, you're just not as good as me attitude. So you can look at it either as people have been doing that to you, or you can tap into your inner beauty and rise above, right? Rise above all the negative energy of other people in the arena of how to transform your life. Wow. So there is a commitment. There is a commitment that needs to be transformed. It was in the reverse. I usually don't worry about whether in the upright or the reverse, but the reverse really struck me. Okay, so here we have this emerald ring, which emerald is the energy of Taurus, which is all about that whole financial security. It is abundance, and uh, it is a big contract. Okay, so the question is, what kind of contract do you need to transform? So maybe you're looking at changing your job so that you have more time at home, or maybe working from home because your job is requiring it these days. You know, there's something about that. So it could be that. There also could be a soul contract that you are either choosing to make adjustments to or break or whatever. But just remember that whatever your choice or decision is, here you are protected. You need to love yourself. If there's a contract that you've been involved in that has been causing you to feel this I'm not so sure about myself energy that's creating all these bumps and bruises, then part of this transformation is saying that I don't accept your opinion of me. Your opinion of me has no power, has no weight in my life. I choose to love me, and I know that I'm worthy of that love. And so we have the tower here in your thoughts coming up. This is not the tower in tarot. The tower in Lenormand it's a higher perspective. It is also, again, protection. It is being able, it's security. So you're definitely looking at how can you create security in your life, either through breaking a contract or creating a contract. So there's something around this contractual information, this situation that is definitely a big player in you feeling safe and secure. In the recent past, it's about home. Okay, well, so again, the fourth house of home is really highlighted during the month of Scorpio for you. And so you have a lot of questions around home. What does home mean to you? Now, home could be a physical building or it could be an emotional situation, right? What is home to you? I just moved and my sister said to me, so does it feel like home? And I said, no. I'm like, for me, home is not a building. For me, home is a feeling. And so that takes time to build and to grow. So this says house, though, and it doesn't say home. So there could be a real estate deal that maybe you're deciding to move out, sell a house, to do with this key here at a house and the ring. You know, so do you need to let some property go in order to feel safe and secure? Maybe that you have too many properties. Maybe you're looking to buy a house or downsize so that you feel more financially secure. That could be something that's going on. But there's something around the home and that requires this sense of safety and security that feels like it's being a little rattled. Okay, so there's some kind of a move going on because you have the ship. You are moving. Okay, so it was in the reverse. But what that says to me is it's pointing forward. So it doesn't feel to me like a reverse. It feels like you are moving forward, moving on. You, in your heart space, something that felt like home, this negative talking, this negative communication no longer works for you. So you're breaking a contract. So you're either moving out of a home or you're moving out of a relationship situation. There is something that's not working for you, and you choosing you and to love you first is going to allow you in the heart space to move past. So maybe you can't actually move away from whatever the situation is physically, but emotionally you can create distance by saying your opinion of me does not matter. It's not it doesn't count. It doesn't have anything to do with me. So the battle for you, the obstacle for you is this solar plexus energy of the sun. This is self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth. This is loving yourself. And so this has been the obstacle to finding, the sense of security and this love, the self-love that is really so dominating this reading for you today. So in the current situation, we have the tree. The tree is family, it's ancestral, it's building something solid, it's growing, not building. It's growing something solid, it has lots, its roots, its roots and wings, because you provide through the roots and the foundation that is in the ground, there's an opportunity to support a lot of life up here, right? Feels like so much energy around your home life situation coming up here. Oh, okay. Wow. In the future, the action to take is the sight. That is a quick ending. In order for you to feel safe and secure and moving forward, you are cutting something out. This is a broken contract. That's why that was, so breaking some kind of a contract, a job contract or a marriage contract. It's a big contract. There is something really huge in order to help you to find stability and feel like you can, you know, it might be that you have to uproot yourself. It definitely feels like that. But you're so protected moving forward. You have this, so the overall energy, and we have the tower, which gives you a higher perspective, but it's also about being safe and protected in the community. And so I think it's when you choose you, when you decide to stand up for yourself, when you say, well, that crappy stuff you say about me is not who I am, that's just your perception of me, and that is not my perception of me. My perception of me is I'm a freaking Leo. I am the king of the jungle, or the queen of the jungle, right? I know how to work hard. I know how to get things done. I am majestic. And one of the things I wrote, and I don't think I said it, was, okay, so I am loved, I am lovable, I am loving. Because as you say this, you love yourself more, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. And then I wrote, you are magic. You are magic. You are regal. You are royalty, right? And so choose to be the royalty in your own life and believe in yourself and cut out this icky, gossipy energy here. So, divine guidance and higher knowing in the area of thoughts. You listen to your intuition. Like so often we get caught up in trying to use our brains to analyze the situation, to figure something out. But whatever the situation, especially when we're talking about areas in the home and how you feel, your heart knows. That's how you tap into your intuition and your higher self and your higher knowing. So what is bringing in the light of joy? Because it looks like you've been blocking the sun. Because this is in the area of obstacles. Like this is actually where the mountain house is. And so it's like the mountain is in front of the sun and you can't see the sun shining. So what do you need to do to move mountains, or go around the mountain, or tunnel through the mountain, or what do you need to do to get to the sunshine, right? So listen to your higher self. This is so interesting. Like she's underwater, she's blowing bubbles, but she's got the wisdom of the owl coming in. The spirit whisperer, divine guidance and higher knowing. You know, and right now the veil is so thin, and I really feel like so much information is coming in your dream time right now. So paying attention to your dreams, paying attention to those random thoughts out of nowhere. They're not that random. That is spirit trying to bring you messages. Listen to what you are hearing. And meditate. Okay. Number 3, the number of growth. You see, eyes are closed, thinking of the multiple possibilities. Things are kind of illusionary. I'm actually going to go into the Oracle of Visions on this one. Dreams, meditation, and spiritual escape. Again, it's really listening to spirit here. Some colors exist in dreams that are not present in the working spectrum. In the waking spectrum, our dreams provide us with alternate realities, limitless and unfettered. We are free to soar with angels or sink to the depths of the demons, to imagine, to create, to escape the norm, to wonder and ask what if, and to awaken refreshed and question, why not? Why not? So, why not? What? Instead of asking why you should do something to make this change that will bring the joy in your life, the question is, why not? Why not? Is it really something you can't manage? I doubt it. You're a Leo. Right? Hey, I'm Leo. Hear me roar. A little bit of an action step for you. You get 2. That's okay. You probably need 2. Oh, you get 3. Woo! Okay, empower yourself. There you go, Leo. Step into the power of being who you are. And see that? It's a swordfish. That's the sword of truth whipping out there. In fact, you have 2 that are very much about, they're all 3 about air. Look, every one of these are breaching the water. They are above the water. You have the flying fish, you have the swordfish, and then you have the whale breaching the water. And the whale carries the deep inner knowing, the deep intuition of lifetimes. So this the swordfish says, empower yourself. Tune into your personal power. You are more than able to handle the situation facing you. Allow yourself to be strong, beautiful person that you are capable of being. Allow yourself to be strong and beautiful like this tree. Plant yourself firmly in the roots of who you are and spread your own limbs and take up more space in your own life. And cut out whatever is not serving you. Let it go. You have leaping through the air. A plan you have made is on track. You are waiting for something to... If you are waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off the idea or projects you are considering. Time to stop thinking about it and start following the guidance of the wisdom that has been coming to you. You already know that you need to cut something out. You are quite aware of that. Break through to new dimensions and new endeavors on the horizon. Innovative energy wants to burst forth in your consciousness. So, whatever it is that's going to create a sense of security and belonging that you're seeking, now is the time. Break through. And I really think it's going to start with you loving yourself and accepting yourself for who you are, not worrying so much about all this other crap that everybody else is talking at you. That's their opinion, and their opinion is not... Don't let their opinions define you. You define yourself. Who are you? You get to decide. You get to choose. Always. Always, always, always. Okay, so your color card for the month is you can do any color you want to do, Leo. You have the rainbow. So the rainbow says connect to spirit and nature. I really want to encourage you to take nice long walks. One thing that's important when you're in stuck energy, when you're in that stuck energy of indecision, is to physically move the energy through your body. Now I want you to notice that the rainbow is over the water. So water, drinking lots and lots of water physically moves energy through your body. You physically moving energy through movement, dance, walking, running. It says connect to nature. So walking along a beach in particular, oh my gosh, or if you can get out on the water and move your body. So that would be like, depending on where you live, maybe you can get out and paddleboard or something, but get out there, allow yourself the energy of the water to help you move the energy through your system. And also I want to point out the rainbow, because we were talking about laying on the floor and crying and then getting over it. Rainbows only come after a storm. Look how calm that water is. You're moving into calm waters. So cry it out if you need to, as often as you need to. And remember that you are majestic and you are what you decide to do. And you can break through, empower yourself. Okay, empower yourself. You are the only one that can do that. Right? I will see you back here. If you haven't seen, yesterday on Monday, the weekly moon report came out with the advice for the week. This is the advice for the coming month. Is that all right? You guys take care of yourselves. Leave me a comment, hit the thumbs up, and we'll chat soon.